Hello everybody, hello, welcome back, I'm Curtis. Welcome back to my channel, Sports Minded, where today we're talking about Championship football. Today I went to watch Charlton Athletic down at the Valley, local club. Went along to see how they got on and they managed to get a win. Well done to them. A 94th minute goal. Fair play to them for getting the 3 points against a strong Watford team. Watford set up really strong. Good. Hello everybody, hello, welcome back. I'm Curtis. Welcome back to my channel, Sports Minded, where today we're talking about Championship football. Today I went to watch Charlton Athletic down at the Valley, local club. Went along to see how they got on and they managed to get a win. Well done to them. A 94th minute goal. Fair play to them for getting the 3 points against a strong Watford team. Watford set up really strong. Good, strong team in the Championship. Been in that league for a few seasons now. Charlton just got promoted from League One, so was always going to find it hard. However, first game of the season, fans behind them, it was a really entertaining first and second half. Really even, I thought, throughout. Although Watford at times did dictate play, especially dominating the midfield. Charlton managed to get into their faces, put the pressure on, win them second ball knockdowns. So really good game of football, and fair play for Harvey Knibbs on his debut for Charlton Athletic, coming on in the second half, quite late in the second half as well. And with that introduction, definitely made it count with that goal. Being in the right place at the right time. How many times do we say that in football? Being in the right place at the right time, which he was. So again, yeah, fantastic for the local team to get the win. It's going to be a long season for them. At the same time, as it was a 12:30 kickoff, we had Southampton playing against New Boys Wrexham. We all know about Wrexham with their back-to-back promotions. They were 1-0 up late in that game. We was checking the scores while watching Charlton. We was checking the other scores coming in and couldn't believe it really that Southampton have gone and got 2 goals in extra time, one on the 90th minute and one on the 96th minute. So Southampton beat New Boys Wrexham 2-1. So Charlton did well today to get the win against Watford, a home game. They've got some tough games coming up. Next 2 home games for Charlton on the horizon are Leicester, will be a home game, and local derby against Millwall, which will be, I'm sure, a sellout in that game. And Millwall won today. Millwall won against Norwich City away from home, 2-1. I think it's the first time they've won at Carrow Road since the 80s. It's a big win for Millwall on the road there. So yeah, really, really good day of football. Good to watch some football. It's been a while for me. It's been a little while watching some live football, so it's good to get down there. Chrissy Powell was introduced before the game. It's a big name for Charlton. Managed them a few years back and done really well. So it's good to see Chrissy Powell back, and it's going to be a decent season. You know, Charlton have signed some decent players. They've got a couple of players from Blackpool in their starting 11 today that did perform well. Carey, I think, was one of them. He played well in the midfield. Lee Byrne coming on is a young lad, but the Charlton fans love him. I think he made an instant impact when he come on with his physicality, his height, getting them knockdowns for his team to win those second balls. So good introduction from him, I should say. Overall, I think Charlton will be happy with that. It's quite an even game. They didn't deserve to lose it. The referee was shambolic. I don't know what the referee was doing. I don't know what game he was watching. There should have been a penalty in the second half, early in the second half. And it was at a key point where Watford started to get on top. The number 10 for Watford was just running the game, really. He was just bossing play left and right, getting Watford going. And they had a good few chances, good deliveries in the box. However, the moment when Charlton got through, anywhere on the pitch, it's a free kick. Anywhere on the pitch, it's a free kick. It's in the area. It's clean as day. The referee has got a clear view of what's just gone on. and he's dismissed it. Charlton fans couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Watching it, you know, it was a stonewall penalty. Anywhere else on the pitch, it's a free kick, potentially yellow card. I thought to myself, if he hasn't given the penalty, he has to book him for diving. It's a yellow card. If he's dived, you book him for the yellow card. He's clearly not dived. It's a clear foul. No penalty given. That was just one moment in the game. There was several moments in the game. The referee hadn't got a clue. Don't know what he was doing. At one point, I think he just wanted a drink. He stopped the play after 20 minutes for something so silly. He's called everyone over to start having a drink. 20 minutes into the game, mate. What is wrong with you? The Watford player was down off the pitch. He was off the pitch. He rolled off the pitch. If you're off the pitch, keep on playing. Keep on playing. Don't wait for him to get up. Keep on playing. Carry on. Crack on. Crack on with the game. He blew the whistle. Uproar in the stadium. You can imagine the stadium. What the referee's done there, stop play. Momentum's gone. And he'd done that a couple of times. To be fair, Watford didn't get some decisions as well. It wasn't just Charlton, it was Watford as well. So overall, if I had to give the referee a score out of 10, it's a 2 out of 10. He was poor. He was the poorest person on that pitch today, because I'll tell you what, first game of the season, both sets of players were at it. 110% effort, Charlton and Watford. It was just an enjoyment to watch a good game of football. Going forward, the Championship is a hard division, hard league, many games, midweek games as well. So to start with 3 points was crucial. I thought Charlton would have taken a draw today. A draw against Watford, who are set up. They've got Sissoko playing in midfield. Talk about a player. He was phenomenal when he was in the Premier League. He was unbelievable. He had a good game today. Yeah, he got a bit leggy. They brought him off. But then they're bringing on Tom Inks as a substitute. Tom Inks, who had a lot of potential to go quite far when he was in the Prem. He come on, took the captain's armband, had a few nice little touches, made some great runs that Watford didn't spot. Within the first 5 minutes of coming on, he made some great runs, but he didn't contribute enough, as did some of the substitutes for Watford. They were a bit disappointing. However, hats off to the Charlton manager. We was all thinking in the stands, like, you know, 73 minutes, 78 minutes, like nearly 80 minutes, and he ain't really done anything, ain't put no one on. Watford have already put 4 substitutes on, only got 1 in the bag. And then all of a sudden, he's got a couple warming up, Knibbs and Lieberman, and it changes the dynamic of the game when you put on match winners and game changers. And yeah, they left it late, but that's football. You'll take that all day long, last minute of the game, to win it, to get the 3 points at home. First game of the season, massive. Charlton back in the Championship. Back in the Championship. After 5 or 6 years floating around in League One, they're back in the Championship, and they've started with a win, going forward, full of confidence. Hats off to them. Hats off to them. A credit to the players today, putting in a shift, and the manager making those decisions, leaving it quite late before he done those decisions, because again, it was a 50-50 game. It was going either way. There was chances at both ends of the pitch. Anything could have happened. It was almost like Watford are going to score, and they didn't. Charlton are going to score, and they didn't. You was thinking, okay, need a bit of magic. I had some magic during the game, but goalkeepers stood firm, especially the Watford keeper. Done some really good saves in the first half from just deliveries into the box. Headed on target, and he's reacted, kept the ball out the goal. So Watford keeper had a good solid game. He'd be disappointed with the ending there. But I thought overall defences were on top. Defences won it today. Yeah, they got a bit lucky. A few times for Charlton. They're trying to get the ball out the box, defending, and they've lost sight of the ball, and it's a bit sloppy and it's a bit messy. But they got the ball out, and if in doubt, kick the ball out. Get the ball away from your goal. Doesn't look pretty, doesn't have to be. They got rid of it. And as we see with the goal in the 94th minute for Charlton, ball's knocked down by the Charlton centre-half, the number 5, who I thought was absolutely outstanding, winning most aerial duels on the pitch. Whether that's defensively or for set pieces, he always seemed to get his head on the ball. Knocks it down in a 6-yard box, waiting for someone to get on the end of it. Boom, 1-0, job done. So, again, really good game of football. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I enjoy watching football, so I went down there today, managed to get hold of a ticket and see how they got on. So there's a few good games coming up. Hopefully I'll get down and see how they perform. It's going to get tougher. I thought Watford played well, but there's a lot more stronger competition in that league, I feel, that could really do some damage. So starting with Millwall coming at home in a few weeks' time, that's going to be a tough game. Really, really tough game. Having Millwall at home, local derby. Haven't had that derby in a little while. It's a big rivalry there, Charlton and Millwall. The proximity is like a couple of miles from stadium to stadium. It's not far at all. So you can bet your bottom dollar Millwall fans will be turning up in their droves. And if it was anything like Watford fans today, they did not stop singing. Really, really good banter with the Charlton fans. They turned up in their numbers. I think it was a sellout in the away end. They really did cram in. It felt like at times there was a couple of thousand more Watford fans than there should have been. A lot of people standing up in that away end. And in the Charlton end, obviously, there was lots of fans. There was only like a little section that wasn't full. I think the capacity is about 27,000 odd. So it was a good number down there today. And yeah, to finish off the video, I can't believe I missed the goal. I left at 88 minutes. That mad, crazy football rush that we all have to get back to the car to get home, and we missed the goal. Can't believe it. Won't do that again, I'm sure, anytime soon. But I saw it when I got home anyway, so I'll take it. And credit to Charlton again for getting the win. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Again, please like and subscribe to this channel. There'll be a lot more football chats coming up from myself in Sports Minded. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.